Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to explore. The 1993 Lincoln 1-cent penny may look like just another coin that passes unnoticed in everyday life. But hidden behind its ordinary copper-plated surface lies a story of unimaginable value and rarity. This coin, minted in Denver, carries a mystique that has captured the attention of passionate collectors and investors across the globe. While most pennies are dismissed as spare change, certain rare pieces for 1993 have stunned the numismatic world by reaching values in the millions, transforming their owners' fortunes overnight. What makes this coin so exceptional is not just its age, but the unique minting circumstances and potential errors that slipped into circulation. A simple penny, which was designed only to be a tool for small transactions, has become a symbol of destiny for those lucky enough to discover one of these extraordinary specimens. Its power lies in the fact that its rarity cannot be manufactured. These coins exist in such limited numbers that demand and fascination skyrocket their worth to unimaginable heights. The portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front may seem familiar, yet every fine detail on a rare 1993 penny becomes a treasure map pointing toward immense fortune. Collectors hunt for subtle signs, the crispness of the strike, the flawless shine, or the hidden minting errors that separate a regular coin from a multi-million-dollar masterpiece. In this world, even the smallest imperfection can become the golden ticket that multiplies the value of a simple cent beyond imagination. Imagine holding in your hand a coin that costs you nothing more than a glance in your change jar, only to realize that it carries the power to change your life. Overnight, a mere cent transforms into a financial empire, enough to secure luxury, freedom, a generational wealth. That is the magnetic pull of the 1993 Lincoln penny, a simple object turned into a fortune bearer. Stories of such finds have already inspired treasure hunters, coin enthusiasts, and dreamers to search tirelessly through pockets and collections. This coin is not only valuable in monetary terms, but also carries immense historical and emotional weight. Every Lincoln cent tells the story of American heritage, resilience, and progress. To own one of the most precious editions is like holding a piece of history that connects the past with your present and, if sold at the right time, can secure your future. This is why collectors do not just see it as money, but as a priceless artifact that blends history, art, and financial power. The fascination doesn't stop there. Once the rarity of a coin like this becomes widely recognized, its value tends to soar even higher. Auctions around the world have seen bidding wars where fortunes are exchanged for a single flawless penny. Wealthy collectors, museums, and investors are always willing to pay beyond reason to secure a piece that very few can ever possess. In such moments, the 1993 penny becomes more than currency. It becomes a crown jewel. If you have such a coin in your possession, you are not just holding metal, you are holding destiny. Selling it cheaply would be like throwing away a golden key to unimaginable wealth. The wise decision is to treasure it, understand its worth, and present it in the right marketplace where its true value can be revealed. Many people live their whole lives chasing fortune, while for some, it arrives quietly in the palm of their hand in the form of a small, unassuming penny. So, the next time you come across a 1993 Lincoln penny, pause and look closely. You might just be staring at the very object that can shift your life from ordinary to extraordinary. It is a reminder that sometimes the greatest treasures are hidden in plain sight, waiting for the right eyes to recognize them. And when they are found, they prove that even the humblest of coins can carry the power to rewrite destiny forever. Second, the 2014 Lincoln cent may seem like just another coin in your pocket, but some examples of this penny hold a secret power that can transform an ordinary collector into an overnight millionaire. It's a coin minted in Denver during the modern era, yet within its shine and copper-plated body rests a potential rarity that the world of numismatics whispers about. Imagine the shock of pulling a penny from your change and discovering it carries a value worth more than a luxury car, a mansion, or even an entire business empire. That is the astonishing allure of this seemingly ordinary 1-cent piece. What makes the 2014 D penny so extraordinary is not its age, because it is relatively new, but the fact that a small number of coins were struck with unusual errors, variations, or perfect conditions that separate them from millions of others. Collectors thrive on such rare imperfections, whether it be a double die error, a misaligned strike, or a flawless mint state grade. While 99% of these coins circulate at face value, the 1% that fall into the rare category can leap in value into unimaginable territory, creating stories of fortunes made in a single discovery. Imagine this. You're sifting through your jar of change, and suddenly one coin glistens differently, carrying sharper details, stronger luster, and a hint of rarity. That small cent could be a hidden treasure. Auction houses have witnessed shocking moments where a single penny, under the gaze of bidders, skyrocketed from mere cents to thousands and even millions in record time. The 2014 D penny has that very same potential, waiting for those with keen eyes and a little luck to uncover it. The marketplace for such rare coins is fueled by passion, competition, and scarcity. Collectors are not just buying metal. They are buying history, uniqueness, and the bragging rights of owning something no one else has. That is why when a 2014 D penny with a remarkable error or gem-level preservation surfaces, the bidding war knows no boundaries. People with deep pockets step forward, driving its price into levels that would sound unbelievable to anyone outside the collecting world. This is where the magic of value becomes unimaginable. A penny designed to represent the lowest unit of U.S. currency suddenly becomes a symbol of fortune and transformation. The irony is poetic. A coin created to represent simplicity ends up holding the key to wealth. And if you are the lucky one holding such a piece, you instantly step into a new chapter of life where your fortune shifts overnight. But the true power of the 2014 D Lincoln penny is not just in money. It is in the dream it creates. Every collector, every hobbyist, and every ordinary person who keeps loose change in a drawer now has a reason to believe that wealth might be sitting quietly in their hands. It is a modern-day treasure hunt, where legends are born from everyday objects and destiny can change with the flip of a coin. Think about it. A coin you once ignored could unlock doors to luxury cars, real estate, investments, and generational wealth. The story of the 2014 D penny reminds us that value is not always in plain sight. Sometimes it is hidden in the details, waiting for someone to uncover its brilliance. This isn't just a penny, it is a golden ticket disguised in copper. So, the next time you find a 2014 D penny in your wallet, don't dismiss it. Hold it close, inspect it, and imagine the possibility that it might be one of those legendary pieces destined to change your life forever. Because one day, under the right circumstances, this tiny coin could rise beyond its ordinary worth and prove itself as one of the most valuable and expensive treasures ever known, capable of making a billionaire out of an unsuspecting dreamer overnight. Would you like me to also make this script in a style fit for a YouTube narration, with dramatic hooks at the start and ending lines crafted to keep viewers watching till the last second? Third, the 2015 D Lincoln 1 cent may look like a simple coin at first glance. Yet hidden within its copper-plated shine is a story of unimaginable worth that can turn an ordinary person into a legend overnight. This penny, minted in Denver, is not just a small piece of currency. It is a key to fortune for those who truly understand its value. While millions of these coins were produced, only a rare fraction carries the magical blend of uniqueness, error, and pristine preservation that skyrockets its worth into millions. Imagine holding in your hand a coin that others pass by every day, yet in the right collector's market, it has the power to buy you mansions, cars, and dreams beyond imagination. The allure of the 2015 D Lincoln penny comes from its deceptive simplicity. To most people, it is worth only a cent, a coin tossed into pockets and jars without thought. But to coin enthusiasts, historians, and collectors with a sharp eye, this coin is like a hidden treasure chest. Certain variations, like those struck with minting errors, double designs, or flawless conditions, are hunted worldwide. Owning such a penny is not just possession, it's power. It transforms you from a passerby into the holder of one of the rarest treasures of modern coinage. Now picture the moment of discovery. A person finds this penny among spare change, not realizing at first the miracle they hold. Later, when it shines under the expert's magnifying glass, its true value is revealed. Suddenly, what was once just a piece of copper becomes a passport to untold wealth. Such coins are not sold at casual markets. They are battled for in auctions, where the wealthy elite bid millions, each eager to secure a piece of history that money alone cannot easily buy. The 2015 D penny is more than just currency. It is a bridge between everyday life and unimaginable prosperity. This is what makes it magical. The idea that fortune is hidden in plain sight, resting in your pocket or rolling across your desk without you realizing it. Every Lincoln penny tells a story of American history, but this one, in particular, carries an energy of destiny, waiting for the chosen holder to discover it. That is why collectors whisper about it with reverence, knowing that its presence alone can rewrite someone's life story. One of the fascinating aspects of this penny is how it teaches us the power of perception. While the world sees a cent, a visionary sees millions. While one person spends it unknowingly on a candy bar, another carefully preserves it in a collector's case, knowing its future worth can rival that of rare diamonds. It is a coin that tests human awareness, daring you to look beyond the obvious and recognize the hidden gem within the ordinary. The marketplace for rare coins thrives on mystery, rarity, and beauty, and the 2015 D Lincoln penny satisfies all three. Stories circulate of pennies fetching sums that make headlines, and every such story fuels the fire of hope in millions of people. If you're lucky enough to hold this coin, you are holding a piece of destiny. The bidding wars that erupt for such rarities are not about money alone. They're about pride, prestige, and the eternal thrill of owning something no one else can easily possess. Think of it as a golden lottery ticket that costs nothing but could give everything. A simple penny that slips through countless hands before finally finding the right owner, the one who recognizes its true value. And when that recognition dawns, everything changes. Life as you know it takes a turn toward luxuries you never imagined, freedom you never thought possible, and opportunities that only billionaires usually enjoy. So if ever you come across a 2015 D Lincoln penny, don't dismiss it as pocket change. Don't spend it without a second thought. Instead, see it as the potential key to rewriting your destiny. This coin is not just metal. It is a miracle disguised as money, a fortune hidden in copper. Guard it, cherish it, and when the time is right, let it unlock the doors to a future filled with abundance, wealth, and everlasting success. Would you like me to also craft a short, powerful version of this script for a YouTube video narration, so it grabs attention instantly? The 1999 D Lincoln penny is a coin that, at first glance, looks like just another ordinary cent. But beneath its small copper-plated surface lies the possibility of unimaginable value, a treasure that has turned the heads of collectors and fortune seekers alike. This coin, minted in Denver in 1999, carries more than just the face of Abraham Lincoln. It carries stories, secrets, and the potential of life-changing wealth. What makes it stand out is not just the year or the mint mark, but the sheer rarity of specific varieties and conditions that transform a humble cent into a golden ticket for its owner. Think about it. A penny worth millions of dollars sounds almost like a fantasy, yet that is exactly the kind of magic the 1999 D Lincoln cent can hold in today's market. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that defy the ordinary, and the 1999 D has all the markings of a legend. Under the right circumstances, whether it's a rare minting error, an unusual strike, or a flawless preservation in uncirculated condition, this coin has been known to command figures that could catapult its owner into overnight fortune. The true beauty of this penny is in its mystery. While millions were minted, only a select few carry the traits that collectors are willing to pay millions for. This creates a sense of thrill, as if you were holding a lottery ticket in your hand without even realizing it. Imagine stumbling across one of these coins in your change jar, or in an old collection passed down by a relative. One moment it's just a single cent, the next moment it becomes a bridge to a life you never dreamed possible. That's the magnetic pull of a 1999 D Lincoln penny. Another reason this coin has earned its legendary reputation is because of the endless fascination with errors and varieties. A tiny doubling on the letters, a misaligned strike, or even a glossy, untouched surface can make all the difference. Collectors love the chase, and the 1999 D penny has become a symbol of that chase, a hunt for the extraordinary within the ordinary. This coin isn't just copper and zinc. It's a vessel of hope for those who dream of turning something small into something colossal. In today's market, coins like the 1999 D Lincoln penny have climbed to unimaginable worth. Stories circulate of sales in the hundreds of thousands and even millions for pristine or rare versions of this coin. These are not wild fantasies. They are proof of how the world of numismatics thrives on rarity and perfection. And when demand meets scarcity, the value skyrockets. That's why owners of this coin are often advised never to sell hastily, because the longer it sits, the higher its potential to change one's destiny. The charm of this penny also lies in its symbolism. Abraham Lincoln, immortalized on this coin, was himself a figure who rose from humble beginnings to greatness. In many ways, the 1999 D Lincoln cent reflects that same journey. A modest 1-cent piece that carries within it the potential to elevate its finder into realms of wealth and possibility beyond imagination. It's poetic, almost as if the coin itself is whispering the promise of transformation to those who recognize its true worth. Collectors often describe the 1999 D penny as more than just money. They call it treasure, an artifact, and even a ticket to freedom. To hold such a coin is to hold a piece of history infused with hope and prosperity. It teaches us that greatness is not always in gold or diamonds, but sometimes in the smallest, most overlooked objects that carry extraordinary value. The lesson here is clear: never underestimate the power of the penny. So, if you come across a 1999 D Lincoln penny, look at it carefully, guard it closely, and treat it as the priceless gem it truly is. This is not just currency, it's a miracle in copper. Its power lies in its rarity, its beauty, and its ability to turn ordinary lives into extraordinary ones overnight. With this coin in your possession, you are not just holding history, you are holding the possibility of a billionaire's tomorrow. Would you like me to also create a YouTube-style script version of this, with hooks, dramatic lines, and call-to-action style language, so it sounds ready for video narration?